Hello, children. Today we are going to study the third lesson of English literature, that is, the story of four seasons. Now, the story that we are about to read is a fable. A fable is a short story with a moral in which animals, birds, and plants talk to each other. Now, look at the picture given on page number 32. What do you think these animals and plants could be saying to each other? As you can see, a tigress, she is looking at her cubs and might be telling them to come back and sleep because it is night. Then you can see a tree yawning. He must be telling the others that he is feeling sleepy and wants to sleep now. Then you can see a parrot. The parrot looks angry, right? Maybe he also wants to sleep, but because the cubs are making noise, he is unable to sleep. Now, let us read the lesson. But before we start, children, tell me, what is the name of the lesson that we are going to read? The name of this lesson is The Story of the Four Seasons. Now tell me, how many seasons do we have in a year? Winter, summer, spring, and autumn are the four seasons that we have in a year. Now let us read and find out what happened in the story. Long ago, the earth was always hot and dry. There was no winter. There was no spring or autumn. It was summer all the time. Each day, the sun rose, shone brightly on the earth, and crossed the sky. There were no clouds to cover the hot sun and provide shade. The grass was dry and brown. The streams and rivers were dry, and dust filled the air. So, what happens here is that long back, our earth was always hot and dry. There was no season except for the summer season. There was no winter, no spring, and no autumn season. It was summer throughout the year. Every day the sun rose, shone brightly, and crossed the sky. Even there were no clouds to cover the sun and to provide shade. The grasses dried and turned brown. The streams, river, and other water bodies dried up, and dust filled the air. So there was no fresh air to even breathe. Now let us find out how did the animals survived. There is nothing to drink, not even a little dew in the morning, said the deer. There is nothing to eat except dry grass, said the rabbit. It is so hot. I wish there was something cold for me to sit on, said the polar bear. A tissue! A tissue! There is dust everywhere. Not a breath of fresh air to breathe, cried the bear. Let us meet the others this evening and think of a plan, suggested the polar bear. In the evening, all the animals gathered and discussed their problems. Hello everyone, we are meeting today to discuss a problem. It is becoming hotter and hotter. Everything is drying up. Can anybody think of a way out? All of us are feeling so unwell, said the rabbit. What can we do? Asked the owl. Now here you can see few words in a pink color. What is the meaning of a way out? The meaning of a way out is a way to end their trouble. Then Polar Bear had an idea. Let us go to the Skyland and meet the old woman who lives there. She is very wise. She will be able to help us. This sounds like a good idea. But how will we get to Skyland? Asked the rabbit. I know the way. We must take the shining road, said the wolf. Fine, let us set off tomorrow morning, said the deer. All the animals met early the next morning and started walking towards the Skyland. They followed the shining road that went to the edge of the sea and then high up into the sky. Come, come, walk faster, said the wolf. And then all the animals followed each other and followed the shining road towards the Skyland. Now, children, where do you think the Skyland is? We will find the answer of this question in the next video. Till then, you will write the notes of this lesson that has been provided to you, and you will write it neatly in your English notebook. Thank you, children.